All the women, actually, we have no idea that which age we can have baby. Any day, any circle is better than mixed circle. We think that a lot of people will fly here because they need to do that like 2 years ago. Now their eggs like older and older.
Before we're going to talk about IVF women trends during this day, during the pandemic, let's talk about your story first. I have heard that you have some experience about IVF also, and could you tell me like what made you make that decision?
Let me say like, do you have any idea like trying IVF for 4 times?
No.
Okay, it's happened to me last year 3 times and this year 1 time, but it's not that easy. People like me who like 40 something, who always think like, okay, I'm still fresh, everything is good to me, I'm healthy, I'm still active, but it's not about my eggs. It's like quality of eggs. My quantity of eggs is all dropping, and I have no idea about that. And then I try once, try 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times. I realized that this is really important for a woman who know herself about her eggs and her system inside herself. It's not easy, doesn't mean it has no chance. Because it's not only for a woman problem, it's also male problem also. So we need to find out the problem we have, and we need very specialized or personalized treatment for each one. So I got a very good consulting from the team, medical team, nursing team, embryologist, and also the genetic scientists.
You gotta tell me like the reason that you did IVF, because you're thinking about pregnancy when you're 40 something?
Yes, I did. I'm also thinking. But all the women, actually, we have no idea that which age we can have baby. We also think, okay, we still have like circle and we're still working, active. So we can all have baby, but it's not. Nobody know, as you know. May I ask you like, do you know until which age that you can have baby?
No, I have no idea. Maybe like 35?
Okay, 35 is fine, but if you are 36 and you, oh my God, I got baby, or I get pregnancy, I test positive or something. Okay, and when you see doctor and nurse, your file will stamp with elderly pregnancy.
Right.
Because you know, if you get pregnant after 35, there are a lot of risks gonna be happen with all the embryo and with the development of the children or something. So it's quite not easy for people like working women, working people who work a lot or stress a lot or something like that, to have normal pregnant.
So for some women who, like me, who feel like IVF is quite like far issue, far topic for me because of I'm scared that it's gonna hurt, or I'm scared that it's gonna be like very pricey, expensive. So what do you think about that?
No hurt.
Not hurt at all?
Not hurt at all.
Really?
Yes.
How they take my eggs to the lab?
Yeah, you are like sleeping just 2 hours. That's all. And it's always like OPD that you just day visit. It's not like you need to stay in and need
Stay in the hospital?
No.
Not
Okay.
at all?
Not at all.
Wow, this
Not
is the
at all.
first time that I know
Yes,
about that.
But about the price, let me say like, if you think you are in the risk of having abnormal baby in the future, or you are not ready to take care of those beautiful daughter or son in the future if they have like something abnormal. So you need to find a way to have risk management. You can find so many different places in internet and everywhere, because there is like a clinic, a small clinic outside the hospital and big hospital, large one hospital, so many prices. But the prices come from the different material they have, like technology, doctors, embryologists, and the genetic technician. So if you buy something to make sure that the standardization, and also you can make sure that they have very specialist or trained scientists to help you to have more success rate. So it's not about expensive or not. It's about you selecting the best choice for you.
So could you tell me about the processing, about how to do IVF for the very first step until last step?
So if you're finding like the way to have IVF, first of all, you need to see a doctor, because doctor will analyze you and women and men problems. Maybe from women, maybe it's from men, but all need to check. Women need to check eggs and hormones. Hormones is very important. And for the men, need to check sperm. Some problem come only from men. It's just like quality of sperm, quantity of sperm. Is it run fast, strong enough? And some sperm is just like okay, that's the egg. I'm here. I'm ready to go, but it's just right.
Run. Imagine the picture right now.
It should be like run like this, right? But it just run here, circle, and cannot find egg or something like that. So we need to check the quality and everything physical and the genetic of both sides. And after doctor give the consultant, and doctor will give the couple suggestion about lifestyle, and not only the physical, but we do the mental consultant too. We need to suggest about the food, the sleep time, exercise, and everything, and to prepare both sides to get ready to have this process. If you are ready, doctor will plan for your injection. It will be like everyday injection for 10 days.
10 days?
Yeah, you can do it yourself, or your husband can help. If you cannot do that, our nurse can help. Yes, and after that, doctor will ask you to come to check like 5 days or 3 days, and after that, and until you are ready to collect the eggs. On the day you collect the eggs, you come just like 2 hours collecting, and then for the male side, they need to get the sperm out in the sexy room. We also have the sexy room with video and everything. I'll show you.
Okay, good, very good.
So in that room, after we get the sperm, at the lab, our lab, we will have like sperm team and eggs team. They'll find eggs in chamber. The chamber is just like the uterus. It's just stimulate. Everything is just like here. And then find the eggs until we find the perfect eggs. And then the sperm, they find the like active sperm, strongest sperm, run fastest sperm or something like that. And then they put them together. If you do the IVF one, the IVF is different from the ICSI. IVF, we will do egg and sperm, let the sperm run around the egg and put inside the egg itself. But for the ICSI, we put the sperm into the needle and inject inside the egg. So this is different way. But the easy way is to make sure that the sperm can get into the egg easily. And after that, at the time lab, the time lab is just like another chamber that we grow up the embryo, cell development, and then after that, until it hatch, get ready to implant. And then if someone like, okay, I'm still young, my uterus is ready, so we can move from the hatched embryo to the female body. But if someone like, I want to test, and we suggest you to test genetic. If we test the genetic, we can see the possible abnormal, and we can see, strongest embryo before we put it back to the female side.
What about for the single ladies like me?
Okay.
So I don't have boyfriend,
Okay.
don't have husband, and I don't know when my husband
You
will come.
don't have any plan, or you cannot see when will you have boyfriend.
So what is my perfect age that I should do this, or what is the oldest age that I can do it?
Can I say like any day, any circle is better than next circle?
You mean today, right now, that I can
Yeah,
do?
better than next month because it's older every day.
Yes.
Eggs is older. Your face can do like Botoxing and everything, but not about eggs. Eggs
Right.
is old every day, and the quantity is dropping every day. So if you have a chance, if you're still young, or even you are 40 like me, but you just realize that this is better than next month, you should do it.
So what the oldest age that women can do IVF?
It's not like everyone are the same age because it's up to the hormone. Some people drop since like 30 something, some people drop like 40s until 50, somebody can do.
So which is mean all women can do IVF, but they just have to check first.
They have to check, especially the hormone.
As you mentioned about the technology for IVF, so what kind of technology that you use here?
We selected from many countries, which is the best technology from each. It's just like the chamber of that stimulate the uterus. We use from German. The genetic test we use from German also, but the time lab that we grow up the embryo, we use Japanese. So everything that the technology we use, we select from the best part of each countries or each technology, the most updated one.
During the pandemic, do you have the number that how many people, like for the percent, that how many people feel like they choose the IVF for that choice?
Let me say, during the pandemic, people quite afraid of seeing doctor, go to see like hospital, and especially for the medical tourism, it's like they gone because they cannot fly, like Chinese cannot fly here and fly back. But I think after this, after people get vaccination, so they can fly, they have vaccine passport, after that they can fly. We think that a lot of people will fly here because they need to do that like 2 years ago. Now their eggs like older and older. Thailand IVF is very popular, especially for Chinese. Since they have like a new policy to have more children, more child. Since 10 years before they announced like only one child. So for the second child, they also want to find the way to have baby. So there's a lot of patients from China. And also in Thailand, we have a lot of patients here from Vietnam, from Malaysia, and also from Myanmar. They come here to have IVF because Thailand has very famous in medical tourism. As I told you that IVF, we are OPD operation, you have daily visit. You have like 3-day visits, 5-day visits, but the day after that, you can enjoy hotels, enjoy Thai food, enjoy visiting places in Thailand, in Bangkok. You can go anywhere, and also you can go Pattaya nearby, and you can find place to visit during having the medical treatment. So this is the way why people choose Thailand. We have good food, good place to visit.